If you're creating a SolidWorks part based on a concept designed in a 2D vector format, you have several methods of incorporating this 2D data into your model. Now, most 2D design tools such as Corel Draw or Adobe Illustrator have the ability to generate a DXF or DWG file. You may already know that such a file can be directly opened in SolidWorks by using the File Open menu and selecting DWG or DXF from the Files of Type list. This launches the DXF DWG import wizard, and the result is a new part file with a 2D sketch on the front reference plane. The potential problem with this technique is that often data will be lost or misrepresented when a Corel or Illustrator file is converted to DXF or DWG. If the original application is Illustrator, SolidWorks can open the Illustrator file directly. As before, I'll use the File Open menu, this time selecting Adobe Illustrator as the type of file. I'll open the AI file and click Open. Again, the result is a 2D sketch on the front plane of a new part. If your system happens to have Illustrator installed, you can also copy and paste an object directly from Illustrator into a SolidWorks sketch. This allows you to import only selected objects if your Illustrator file contains extra data you don't need in your sketch. This allows you to import only selected objects if your Illustrator file contains extra data you don't need in your sketch. It also allows you to copy the data into an existing part file rather than starting a new one. There's another technique that allows you to incorporate 2D data directly into an existing part. In order for this to work, the data must be in DXF or DWG format. I'll begin by selecting a planar face of an existing part file. Next, I'll click the Insert drop-down menu and select DXF DWG. I'll select a DXF file and click Open to bring up the DXF DWG import wizard. I'll simply click Finish, and the 2D data is placed in a new sketch on the selected face. At this point, I can use sketch tools to position and modify the sketch. To move the sketch, I'll use the Move Entities tool from the Tools Sketch Tools drop-down menu. I'll select All Entities and use the From To option. I'll select a point on the sketch, and now the entire sketch will move as I drag the pointer. I'll click to drop the sketch into position. Next, I'll use the Scale tool, also found on the Tools Sketch Tools drop-down menu. I'll select All Entities, along with a point somewhere close to the center to use as an anchor point. And this is the point that will not move as the sketch is scaled. I'll make the sketch larger and click OK. Now all that remains is to use this sketch to create a feature, whether it's a cut, sweep, or revolve, or a simple extrude, as I'm doing here.